So a cutover is really the bridge between the project itself and the value in which that project is going to deliver to that organization and ultimately the end users. When done correctly, it's invisible to those folks that are downstream, but when done incorrectly, it is unforgettable and not in a good way. So some of the most important activities that are really happening before a cutover is really establishing your lines of communication, and depending on the scope and scale of the cutover itself, is ensuring that everyone is nested within a larger cutover plan to ensure that we are seamless in how we move from point A to point B and then ultimately to the cutover itself, the quote-unquote go live. Communications from cutover cannot be in a silo. You obviously have to start with making sure that internally you're good, but acknowledging and recognizing the importance of those that are outside of you that have a upstream or downstream dependency is critical when it comes to cutovers. Really the first hurdle in a lot of the cutovers that I've been in is just ensuring that we've got a complete migration of historical data coming from legacy system into the new system, and ensuring that essentially the file count is there and it's accurate. Did we miss anything? And recognizing the efforts of the team and individual team members throughout this process. This thing is not going to happen because of any one person's effort. Everybody wants to feel like they're a part and that they are contributing to this thing, and so being able to give them the recognition that they deserve is really what helps keep that morale up, for sure. Well, first and foremost, we want to make sure that as we look internally, that our plan is sequenced properly, it's timed properly, and that we've got a good read on that. The second piece would be to ensure that, if applicable, we're ensuring that our cutover plan is nested with the larger plan. So when we look at the folks that are to our left and to our right, the portfolios or programs that may be upstream or downstream, that we've got an alignment there to make sure that we're going to be seamless through that. And then I think lastly, when it comes to cutovers, like, you cannot rehearse enough. Ultimately, when it comes to the Super Bowl that is the cutover, it should feel pretty normal. You know, if you've done it right, by the time you get to the cutover, it's going to feel like second nature to you. You recognize that this is the bridge that's getting us from the project to the value. So there is that intrinsic pressure that's there. But if rehearsed properly, synchronized properly, sequenced properly, it's going to feel seamless for you.